Okay. Welcome back to Box Office Bets, the show where I break down this coming weekend's box office and kind of let you know how things went last weekend. So, without wasting any time, Inside Out 2 came out last weekend and absolutely dog walked the box office. Not a surprise. Kind of knew this was coming. The pre sales were already insane for Inside Out 2, but after the movie's been released, it is absolutely absurd. So, record breaking all around for Pixar this year. Looking at the biggest opening of the year and the biggest pre-sales and opening day since Barbie came out last summer. So, absolutely huge, massive. Congratulations, Pixar! You've got finally have a successful movie in theaters, grossing as of right now $481 million worldwide, which is insane. This is on track to beat the previously highest grossing movie of the year, which was Dune Part 2. Um, Not a big surprise there. This has a lot more public appeal, I feel like. So, yeah, very, very cool. I went and saw it last Saturday. Thought it was pretty good. I gave it around like an 8.5, an 8 out of 10. I gave previous Inside Out like a 9.5 out of 10, or 10 out of 10. Anyway, pretty good movie. I thought this one was kind of like I said last week, a lot of the same, very safe, nothing too crazy here, nothing really a big shocker. But it was a solid movie for the kids. I thought the animation at some parts was very, very creative. There's a lot of cool stuff they kind of did, tested out some new animation styles. Yeah, really, really good. Crazy that this movie's making that much money on a $200 million budget. Insane, actually, how good it's doing. But very cool, and it doesn't seem to be much coming out the next few weeks to kind of dethrone this. Bad Boys did see a 53% decrease in box office, which is kind of expected. It is trending a little worse than the previous Bad Boys, but I don't really see that as a problem. I think that this will leave in theaters for a few more weeks, and it'll make its budget back and then some. Um, yeah, very profitable movies out right now. Nothing too crazy coming out this weekend. We do have Bike Riders, which I think will probably be number three. I don't think it's going to beat Bad Boys, but pre-screening is really good. It's came out technically tonight or last night, and yeah, Rotten Tomato score audience or I don't the critic score is pretty high. It's in like an 82 or something. So yeah, I think it's got a decent shot, and I don't think it's gonna be Bad Boys, but we'll see. I'll put it at my number three. So yeah, this weekend we've got Inside Out 2, obviously at number one. Not gonna, and it's actually gonna be a huge weekend again for Inside Out. About 100 million, $95 million domestic second weekend, which is crazy. It did really good Wednesday with Juneteenth. It was one of the highest. I think it's another record, like highest either Pixar movie or just movie in general coming out on Juneteenth. So that's really cool, making more money. Box office seems to be recovering a little bit after the whole Garfield Furiosa thing that happened. So very, very good. But yeah, Bike Riders. So I've got Inside Out at number one, obviously. Bad Boys, and then I got Bike Riders at number three. Um, yeah, I think Bike Riders is gonna do okay. I I think it's shuffled around like I think it's coming out under Disney. I know it's moved around a bit in terms of production and like publishing and all that. Um, but hey, Austin Butler's hot, Tom Hardy, you know, um, yeah, great star, great casting behind it. So I think it'll be successful. Um, yeah, not too much in the way of movies this week or this weekend, but we do have episode four of season four of The Boys that came out yesterday, Thursday. I thought it was phenomenal. I genuinely believe that is by far the best episode of the season and one of the best episodes of the entire series. Some that come to mind that are a little better is season three finale and then a Herogasm as well are very good episodes. But this one is great. Everyone's saying this. Anthony Starr needs his Emmy, man, because amazing performance by him in this episode. I genuinely like it was amazing. It was chilling. It was creepy. Like I felt genuine anxiety watching some of the scenes that he was in, and just some of the most vile. Like this is just the nastiest episode I think I've seen. in a while out of this show, and that was good because I felt it was getting a little soft. But yeah, so things are back. The Boys, I think, is officially back. Phenomenal. Next week, we are going to get the first episode of season 3 of The Bear, which I'm very, very excited about. I wasn't really watching it The Bear whenever it was coming out, but I did watch season 1. I binged season 1 and 2 in one night last summer. So I'm very, very much excited for this. I think he was on Stephen Colbert. I saw him I think it was Stephen Colbert feeding him pizza or whatever. They're doing a little bit of press. FX is kind of hyping up the marketing a little bit for it. So yeah, I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a phenomenal show. I love The Bear. I'm curious to see how long it's going to run. I doubt this is the last season. They'll probably do a couple more. But yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was really good. Looking forward to season 3. In terms of trailers and news this week, not too much. One big announcement we did get, I'm very excited for, Paddington 3. It's like he goes to Peru or something. Very excited about that. That's going to be awesome. Love Paddington. Love those first 2 movies. So yeah, very, very excited for Paddington. Paddington 3 is big on the totem pole there. And then another little unknown one that I didn't find out until the day the trailer came out, I think Monday or Tuesday. We're getting a Watchmen. I think it's an animated movie, or I think it's part 1, part 2 kind of animated thing coming into HBO Max, which is very cool. The animation looks a lot very similar to like X-Men 97 that just released or just kind of finished up. It looks solid. I recently watched the movie The Watchmen. Wasn't my favorite. I thought I don't know, it's kind of dark and gritty. Got a lot of substance to it, but I liked it. I thought it was okay. I like the characters. I will be watching this as soon as it comes out. Yeah, the animation looks great. I think that The Watchmen they've been trying, the movie, TV show, and now animated, they really want people to like The Watchmen, and we'll see. I think animation can be a good medium for it, so we'll just kind of see if that kind of pans out for DC and Warner Brothers a little bit. I'll be watching it. Hope more people watch it. Animation's pretty cool, man. Yeah. So yeah, in terms of predictions, I kind of already said it, but number 1, Inside Out 2. Number 2, Bad Boys. And then number 3, we got Bike Riders. Number 4 and 5, I'll just throw it out there. Probably Planet of the Apes at 4. And I think Garfield was higher than If this weekend, so I'll just say If, actually. I'll say If. Yeah, I think Inside Out 2 is still going to be crazy. Like I said, probably another 100 million domestic weekend, so probably like 200, 300 global, which is insane off a $200 million budget like that. Yeah, it's a lot of money, man. A lot of money made, a lot of money put into that. But yeah, I think that's all I have this week, guys. So if you enjoyed, drop a like, let me know what you want to see. I think we're going to try to throw in some more graphics, make this a little bit more interesting. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I appreciate it. That's all I got this week. Bye-bye.